A little girl in Woodbridge Township was kidnapped and murdered. Her murderer was sloppy, but did a good job of hiding the evidence. Is it possible for forensics experts to solve this vulgar crime? It was early in the morning of a hot July day in Woodbridge when police got a call. There was a couple jogging through the park who had just found the body of a little girl. 911, what is your emergency?
I was jogging past the park on John Street, and I think I found a body of a little girl.
Okay, stay on the phone while I send some cars over. Where is the body located?
In the outfield of the softball field.
Okay, thank you. The cops will be there shortly.
I heard that you were the ones that found the body. Yes, we were. So where did you find the body exactly?
In the softball field on John Street, right by the spring.
Do you go to the park regularly?
Yes, we go for it every day.
Have you seen Katie Smith there?
We see her there all the time.
Did they seem to have a good relationship, Katie and her father?
Not really, because like when they go to the park, it always ends up in an argument, and it always ends like this. Katie's screaming at her dad, and her dad's pulling her by the wrist into the car.
Okay, thank you. That was really helpful. One last question though. Have you guys spoken to Katie?
No.
No.
Okay, thank you very much.
The victim was Katie Smith, a 6-year-old girl who had just graduated from kindergarten. She lived with her mother, Mary Smith, in Woodbridge, and her father, Daniel, lived in Avenel. Mary and Daniel have been going to court over custody of Mary for the past couple of months.
The scene provided little to no evidence. There was no murder weapon, nothing. All we had was blood spatter, blood samples, and anything else we would find when we took a closer look.
Police collected the hair and other evidence they could find at the scene. When forensics experts took a closer look, they found what appeared to be a shoe print, which may not seem like much, but it gives a lot of information about Katie's killer.
I was just heartbroken. You never want to hear news like this as a parent. Katie was my whole world. It's just horrible what happened to her.
Mary, who is Henry?
Henry is this guy I recently have started dating.
And where was he the night that Katie was murdered?
The night Katie was taken, he said he was going out drinking with his friends, and I didn't see or speak to him that entire night.
Does Henry have a key to your apartment?
Yes.
Did he get along well with Katie?
Henry didn't particularly like children so much. He really just talked to Katie, only a little, just hi and goodbye.
Is Henry capable of hurting Katie?
I would like to think that he wouldn't do that, but I don't know him well enough to be sure. It's only been about a month.
Okay, well, we're going to do some more investigating, and I promise you, we will find the person that did this to your daughter.
Okay, I hope so. Thank you.
So you've been dating Mary?
Yeah, for about a month.
Do you get along with her daughter?
I didn't really see her or talk to her much.
Would you hurt her?
No, of course not.
Where were you on Wednesday night?
I went to drink with some friends, then I just went home.
You went straight home. You didn't stop
I
at the
went
Smith
straight
house?
home.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation.
I would love to be able to say that Daniel wouldn't hurt Katie, but our marriage had gotten to such a bad stage that it's possible that he did it just to torture me.
Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you doing today?
Not very well considering the circumstances and where I'm at right now.
Where were you yesterday at about 3 p.m.?
I was at home.
By yourself? So you have no alibi?
I was by myself, so yes, I have no one to vouch for my whereabouts.
What has been going on with you and Mary?
We started having issues within our marriage a couple months ago, but after I moved out, she kept threatening to take me to court in order to get full custody of Katie.
She started trying to get custody just because you moved out?
Yes.
Would you hurt Katie in order to get revenge on Mary?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, that's all for now. We will call you back here if we need anything else. Daniel, Henry, and Mary were all asked to give samples of blood and hair follicles. After everything was collected, everything was sent to the lab for some testing. After all the test results had come in, forensics experts and police had proof that Daniel Smith's hair was at the crime scene.
Why am I back here?
So it's been a couple weeks since we found Katie, and we are going to need your help.
Okay.
Look at this picture.
I really don't want to see this.
Don't you want justice for Katie?
Yes.
Then you're going to need to cooperate. And one last thing. What's your shoe size?
11.
After all the test results, the interrogations, and the investigations were over, police were finally able to put a story together of how Katie died that night. Daniel had become so furious with Mary that he wanted to hurt her in the worst way possible, and he knew he could do that through Katie. When Daniel saw Katie sitting by herself under a tree, he drugged her so she wasn't able to put up a fight. Then he proceeded to carry her to the car and drive off. Toxicology reports show that the drug didn't last long, and she woke up in about 15 to 20 minutes. That's when he parked the car by the secluded softball field and led her to a certain spot and finally proceeded to bash her head open with his flashlight. Then he fled the scene, covering up only a little bit of his evidence.
It's so hard for me to believe that Daniel could do such a horrible thing. I thought he loved Katie, but for him to do something like that, it just proves that all those